Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So, this will be a divine love message. All my readings are timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, it could be past, present, or future energy. If you feel called to book a personal reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, so a couple of random downloads that I got while I was shuffling for the energy. One, some of you might have felt like um you either were starting to receive like telepathic messages and you got freaked out by it and you kind of like blocked it out and tuned it out because it's something new for you, or it also feels like someone else was trying to interfere with that energy. Okay, so take that how it resonates for you if you feel that way. I was seeing the green, and when I mean like green, I mean like plants. You could be wanting to like dabble, like get into herbalism, being a medicine man or woman. Some of you, you're meant to do that. I was also hearing midwife. So in the timeline that we're jumping into or getting into, a lot of you are supposed to be medicine women, men, however you identify, a midwife, however you identify. That's something that is a part of your highest timeline, and just take those as it resonates, okay? But let's get straight into the energy, all right? All right, so we have moon number 50. Thank you. We have focus number 17. Then we have confidence number 42. And for me, that card always gives heart chakra. So your heart chakra could be opening up, digging deeper into that energy. We have denial number 14. Any of these numbers could resonate with you, okay? All right, we have understanding number 43. High priestess of air number 6. That is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. You could have any of those placements in your chart. I said this to you guys before, and I usually always say it when the moon card comes out, but a lot of you have a lot of conversations with the moon, okay? It's like the moon is your bestie. We do have a new moon coming up, right? At the time of this reading. I haven't been able to keep up with the moon cycles lately. I'll be trying, but let's see. All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles in your energy collective, and then we have the Nine of Wands in Person's energy. All right, we have the King of Swords in the energy of the relationship. The Two of Pentacles and how to bring you guys closer together. Queen of Pentacles and the potential. Three of Swords as overall energy. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Strength reverse, Leo energy. The Nine of Swords reverse, so nines can be important to you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Eight of Cups. And then the Ten of Pentacles peeked out to me behind that. I broke out the Empress reverse when I first looked. This is giving an energy of finally letting go of an old life, of an old version of yourself, is what I'm getting. And the pain could just be that, like, possibly walking away from family, friends. It feels like a really, like, tough energy. It's like, it feels like a painful goodbye. And I don't know if it's necessarily with the energies around you, within yourself, because you probably never expected to make some sort of decision in regards to this. Okay? I just saw the star in reverse. You got heavy Aquarius energy in your chart. And then I saw the Empress, so Taurus as well. It doesn't feel like, I feel like you feel like it's like a failed manifestation, or like something that you thought was a part of your destiny that failed. Okay? But the Empress in reverse, it feels like something that you gave so much energy to that never ever grew. So it's a really hard and tough and painful goodbye. But with the Queen of Pentacles and the potential, it feels like you're going to come out on top of making this decision, because there's some form of independence here with the Nine of Pentacles. That's also pre-Empress energy. Okay? But this feels like very rough, like very rigid energy to like push through. But let's see. In your energy collective, we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. Thank you. The Two of Wands reversed. Strength upright. You could have heavy Leo placements in your chart. But I also was saying heart chakra. Strength card is heart chakra. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Wands. The Three of Swords again. The Empress. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. The Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. This feels like the energy of like moving away, and like your parents try to convince you not to. Like they try to convince you to go to college and stay because they didn't want you to go far. It's like that type of energy. Like family holding you back from something, friends possibly. Something was no longer a part of your plan with the Two of Wands in the reverse. And it feels like with the Four of Swords in the reverse, it took you a long time to wake up to that fact. It feels like with the Four of Pentacles reverse as overall energy for you, collective, it feels like you released a block that was holding you back from like pure abundance to me. I don't know if you had a realization like the energies around you play a part of you holding back from destiny and finding your true purpose and path. This could also be for those of you who are in union with this person. Your family might not agree with you being with this person. Like they might not understand it. And I said this to you guys in another reading. Like it's not meant for people to understand, as long as you know that you're in alignment and you're walking your highest timeline, your highest frequency, and you're walking in path with your higher power. That's what matters. But for some of you, your family, they don't agree or understand what you're doing. Like this could even be that they feel like you're changing your whole life's plan to be with this person, but you know that you're in true alignment. You know that you're doing what you're supposed to do. And it feels like because certain energies around you don't understand or don't agree, it hurts you. Like, it's very heartbreaking. It's like you're moving across the country with this person, or you're moving out of the country with this person. You only been together for like 3 business days. It feels like that type of energy. It doesn't have to be something that dramatic. Maybe it's that you might have been like dating this person or been with this person for only 6 months, 3, 6 months or something like that. And like when and it feels like a very rushed energy. And I know someone personally who did that. I know someone personally who like dated their person for a short amount of time, knew that that was their person, and before they were even together for a year, they were already married. Like, people do stuff like that, and some people, they're married for 40, 50, 60 years. Some people get divorced within the first 2 years, but everything is on a timeline. It just feels like as you are opening up to your strength, your confidence, you're opening up your heart, and you're realizing something isn't going to plan. It feels like energies around you don't agree, and it's heartbreaking. Like, they don't understand that you're stepping into Empress energy, you're stepping into your light, you're stepping into your growth. And so you're like, I'm not going to fight with you guys. I'm not going to, you're not going to fight with anyone around you. You're not going to fight with yourself. Okay, look, the Magician, you are the master manifester of your life. Okay, you have heavy Gemini and Virgo in your chart, but you know that you are in alignment. You know you worked hard to get here, and it's painful to walk away from certain energies or probably just a way of living life, but you know it's for your highest good. It's just a lot of pain with it as you walk away. In your person's energy, we have the Nine of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. Justice reverse, Libra energy. Eight of Wands. The Magician and Judgment. Sheesh. The Nine of Swords, the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. This literally is giving me an energy of like fighting for an escape, bro. Like, feeling like the fear but doing it anyways. I don't know, are you guys like on the run? Like, are y'all like running away together after only knowing each other for 3 business days? Like like, that's what this feels like. It's like knowing that you met the one and just like holding hands and like jumping off the cliff anyways. It's kind of like low-key giving Romeo and Juliet. It really feels like you and your person packed your bags and just dipped, left the country, moved across the country, scared, paranoid, but like feeling like it's the right thing to do. It's what's crazy. It feels like a lot of like, I want to say a lot of thought process went into it, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like everything is on the move. Like, realizing like with the Justice in the reverse, like with the Justice and Two Wands in reverse, just realizing that something is out of whack, something is not balanced, and it was like having the fear to, with the Nine of Swords, like having the fear to make this decision, so holding back on making this decision with Judgment in the reverse for the longest time, but knowing that you could do something about it. And with the Nine of Wands being your person's overall energy, is like really fighting through the trenches, like really just like I said, it feels like a rough energy, like really trying to push through to get to the other side. This feels like two people who were just like stuck in a situation. It could be a living situation or just like family, like really, really in your ear about certain things. And then you two finally having the courage to say, enough is enough. Like, this is our life and this is how we want to live it. And if you can't support that, like that's totally cool. Okay, but like you can't control us. This feels like two very young energies. Okay, just like I said, giving Romeo and Juliet, like really deeply in love, okay, really fast. And I've been like really picking up on like the energies around you just not understanding. And that's okay. It's just like it feels like an energy of like looking back one more time before you just like step out the door and like cut off the lights to step out the door. I feel like a lot of you, like your families, don't even know what you're about to do. It feels like leaving goodbye letters and messages. Okay, that's what this feels like. But there's so much growth behind it because we saw the Empress upright twice already. There was something that was not growing, that wasn't going anywhere, and it feels like once this came together, everything just clicked, everything just made sense, and then it just was like on the go, on the go, on the go, and then it's like energies are like, what is going on with the collective and their person? Like, why are they like moving so fast? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Like, da da da. And I'm not saying like anything unhealthy, like please, like if you only known this person 3 business days, do not rush into anything. Okay, like yes, you can know who your person is, but don't rush into anything. Take your time. But it could be that because you're moving in like a fast paced energy, people are like like scared for you to like making a decision that you will regret later. But I don't really see you regretting this. I feel like it's like very fast moving, but I don't see you regretting this. It feels like with the moon being the first card out, like you on the last full moon or the last new moon or I think we were going into a new moon at the time of this reading, you asked for a huge sign from the moon and it finally gave it to you. So now you're just like, go, 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 move, move, move. Let's do this, you know? That's what it feels like for the both of you. Like realizing that you were out of balance this whole time and now that you're coming together, you're in balanced energy now. And now it feels like everything could go the way it's supposed to go. In energy of the relationship, we have the King of Swords. Please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune, fixed sign energy. The Knight of Cups. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. That's way too many cards. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. The Seven of Wands. The Lover's reverse. Gemini energy. The King of Wands. And the Six of Swords. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Even though you know, like, this person is of your highest good, this person brings in something healthy, something vibrant, something angelic. I was picking up on angelic energy too. I don't know if I said that earlier when I was talking about channel messages, but I was picking up on heavy angel frequencies. Okay, so you could be working with angels. Um, Even though this feels really good, pay attention to the lesson that this is supposed to be teaching you with the Page of Pentacles. Don't bypass or keep yourself hidden in the shadows with the moon, because yes, you might have a clear and concise like mindset with the King of Swords, like knowing that the wheel is turning in your favor, that you're going in the right direction. But just remember that there's still some shadow work that needs to be done. There's still a lesson that needs to be learned. Spirit doesn't want you to move too fast. There's something within your intuition here and your soul that you're supposed to be paying attention to as this person comes in. It's not all about just like being in love and having a partner. Remember union with self with the Three of Cups. Okay, remember being in balance, feminine and masculine energy within yourself. Okay, don't solely depend on this person for something like you did in the past, because you saw the Five of Cups there. It's going to leave you in the energy of heartbreak in some way or feeling abandoned. Okay, there's energy of being connected with self and higher self to know that you're protected. Remember, you are the Empress and you are the Emperor. You have those energies within yourself. Okay, you are the high priestess, you are the hierophant, you have those balanced energies within yourself. Yes, your divine counterpart has those energies as well, but you have them within you first. So remember to stay in that balanced energy. Remember all the lessons that you're learning, because spirit doesn't want you to move forward in the excitement of like finding this person and being in union and everything starting to align, to forget all the soul lessons and growth that you went to before. Okay, there was, like I said, there was an energy of independence. Okay, don't lose that. There's an energy of beautiful growth within you, within your feminine. Okay, remember that. There is a protector within you, a confidence within you on your masculine side. Remember that you don't need someone outside of you to hold that space. You hold that space for yourself. Okay? It just feels like spirit doesn't want you to get codependent now that you found this person. Like regression is what I'm getting. You worked long and hard to get here. So don't put yourself in an energy of heartbreak, because whatever you were giving yourself, you're starting to be dependent on this person to give to you. And remember, you can still give that to yourself and also get that from this person. And remember, they are human, that they are not perfect. So there always has to be some form of balance. I'm not saying it's going to be like I said, it's not just going to be all in love all the time. This is a partnership, growth. It's not a rom-com. It's not a romantic movie. It's real life. And we know that relationships take work. Okay, it's not going to be like a Disney fairy tale all the time. So just keep that in mind. Like, it feels like you two have a very clear mind, but also please stay connected to yourself. Please stay connected to your intuition, okay? And all the growth that you've experienced so far. Don't get so deep in that you lose yourself, okay? Because we always heal, but there are times when we might regress, and spirit is saying don't get into that energy. Remember everything you've learned up to this point and how you got into union, because you were in union with yourself first, okay? And how to bring you two closer together. We have the Two of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. I have the Ace of Swords reverse. The Eight of Swords. The King of Wands. It's like a million cards just like flying out. The King of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. The Six of Wands. The, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm trying to find the words. When things get tough, okay, when things get tough, don't run away, okay? Like, if you ever feel like this person is like lying to you or not being honest with you, don't get in your head. Remember, this is your person, okay? Remember how beautifully abundant and nurturing this connection is, okay? Don't turn away or don't reject when it feels like something isn't going your way or going according to plan, because nothing ever, rarely ever goes according to plan. There's always something that has a lesson within it. Don't go back and forth and be like, oh, is this really my person? Like, how can I do this? Like that, that's anxiety, okay? That's fear. You know in your soul, like, where you're moving to and where you're moving towards with this person is meant to be. It just like I said, there's energies around you, seeing you leaving an old life, an old version of yourself as you step into alignment and clarity with this person. But don't lose yourself and don't regress into old patterns, okay? Unhealthy patterns, because you learned those lessons already. Spirit is saying don't compare to your past of people who didn't pour the love into you, people who were very about themselves, very ego driven, Okay, remember that what you're moving into, yeah, the energies that disappointed you in the past, Five of Cups. Don't move into that energy when this person does something, I'm going to say very human. Okay, we're all healing at some capacity. We're all growing in some capacity. So when this person does something that you don't agree with, don't automatically assume like, oh, this can't work. Oh, this can't happen. Da, 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 da. It's supposed to be like this. Remember, we are human. Okay, we when we get into these relationships, we know there's going to be some things about our person that we might not completely like or agree with. Okay, because your person or you are not 100% perfect. Nobody is. Our imperfections are what make us perfect. And so spirit doesn't want you to run away at the first sign of like if it's a red flag, it's a red flag. Call somebody out on it. Like don't but like if this person has always been genuinely like honest with you, okay, like if they're emotionally mature and intelligent, all right, and you fall into old habits, don't get into the energy of running away or rejecting them. Okay, spirit doesn't want you to be in conflict. Okay, spirit doesn't want you to like run to the energy of being abandoned. All right, yeah, they want you to be able to talk it out with this person. Okay, and say I'm still learning how to deal with this about myself from my past trauma, from my past hurt. I hope you can understand. Like this feels like the energy of just like always trying to find the middle ground, like always trying to find a way to talk about how you guys are feeling and expressing yourself and not regressing back. Like I said, there's a soul lesson in this that needs to be learned. Okay. So as you guys are moving forward and everything feels good and you're walking away from an old life, don't regress back to old habits. Okay, it feels like half of you are going through like something with the energy surrounding you not understanding, and then it feels like the other half of you is like this is some like deep introspection healing work because we're always healing, we're human. Okay, like nothing is ever going to be like sunshine and rainbows. Yes, it'll be a happily ever after, but you still have to work and keep the energy going and keep that connection strong. Okay, so how to bring yourselves closer together. Don't run when you get triggered is the main message. Do not run when you get triggered. Be honest, be authentic, and be true. Because I don't feel like I feel like this energy that you're dealing with is going to be very understanding. Okay, it just feels like the way you two had to fight to get to this point to find each other is so strong. Like you guys have so much in common in like a lot of different ways, like dealing with similar situations and different like same frequency of energy, just like a different situation because we all don't go through like the same exact things. We go through similar things and be like, well, how I went through it is like this, and they're like, oh yeah, well I went through it a similar thing like that this way. Okay, just remember that you two are growing and you two have understanding, like your minds under really understand each other, that there's still something emotional that needs to be dealt with as you two grow together. Okay, just remember that this is your person and there's going to be times where there is pain. Okay, but remember your growth and all of that. All right. In the potential, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. The Nine of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles reverse. The Page of Cups. The Six of Pentacles and the Devil Capricorn energy. The Two of Pentacles, the Hangman Pisces energy, the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. You're going to go through a period where you think this person is a karmic. And you're going to feel like you rushed into this. You're going to feel that. That's fear, babe. I'm not getting toxic energy off of this. I'm getting fear because I saw the Nine of Swords as well. you're going to look at them and really be like, is this my masculine? Okay, because you guys are coming out of here as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you're going to see, like, I'm growing, I'm becoming the Queen of Pentacles, I'm stepping into Empress energy, and I don't feel like this person is growing with me. There's going to be an energy of you wanting to reject this, and so you're battling with yourself with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, like you're giving yourself at a standstill, but look at the Emperor. Okay, but there's that King of Swords. There's going to be an honest conversation to be like, hey, we're meant to do this. Ten of Pentacles. This is our destiny. This is our legacy. Okay, yeah, like I said, there's still learning. Page of Swords. Learning to communicate. Learning to grow together. So before you get in the energy of wanting to run away and letting fear control you, okay, it's an illusion, babes. This is you learning how to communicate with this person. This is you learning how to just be like, okay, I might have overreacted when you said that thing or when you did that thing. Okay. And this person feels like a very patient person because Ten of Swords reversed, they've gone through similar pain that you've gone through, is what I'm picking up on. This is two people who really care and have so much love for each other that this might be the first like really healthy relationship you ever had. Okay, so a lot of you might have energies in your ear who never been in a healthy relationship before, and then like others of you is really just a battle within yourself. And so just remember that relationships take work. You have to acknowledge your shadow side and the shadow side of this person. And if they're willing to grow with you and they know like you're working through stuff and they could communicate healthily with you, then it's something to fight for. Okay. It feels like a lot of like shadow work and trying to get this like relationship in the healthiest balance that it could be in. Okay. But I do see you trying to run away, collective, from this. You might even be trying to run home. Like the energy was just like you guys fell in love so fast and people didn't understand. And now it's like you're freaking yourself out because of like how quickly like everything has happened. And it feels like you're trying to escape. And I don't think this person is going to let you. They're going to sit you down and be like, hey, like, what's up? What's going on? And then like talking it out and feeling better. I feel like it's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of communication because there's so many things that still needs to be healed. There's so much shadow that needs to be like looked at, is what this feels like. It feels like the first half of the reading was something and the second half was something else. Advice for the collective. The Star, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. The Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, Strength in the reverse, Leo energy, and the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Pay attention to all the things that have left you, the things that you manifested that didn't work out, okay, and how you healed from those things. What truths did you learn? What epiphany moments did you learn? Because they're going to help you moving forward, connecting more deeply to your higher self. How did you move on from those situations with the Nine of Pentacles to get more connected to yourself, to get yourself out of conflict? Five of Wands in reverse. when you didn't feel connected, when you feel like you couldn't fight, when you feel like you didn't have the strength for something? How did you get out of that to connect deeply, more deeply to yourself? How did you introspect? How did you learn? How did you no longer turn a blind eye to things that were not a part of your destiny, that did not align with you? Support your creativity, support your growth. Okay, Spirit wants you to pay attention to those truths because they help you get more into alignment and get more stable, bring more healing. Spirit is just mainly asking you to remember how much you've grown. Pay attention to this pain and how you gained independence after, how you opened up your heart after you went through those certain things, those certain situations where you felt like you couldn't fill your cup up before, where you thought something was your a part of your legacy, a part of your growth, your happily ever after, and then it ended up failing. How did you get yourself through that? You might need to look back on old journal entries. If you write down like your daily card pulls, go back and look at those and see if you like remember a specific day when like everything like kind of went through like shit, like you had a tower moment or something. Spirit wants you to acknowledge that because you fought. You fought for a higher timeline. You fought for a more connection within self. It just feels like Spirit doesn't want you to get lost in this connection, but they also don't want you to run away from it because of fear of getting hurt. I don't feel like this person would ever hurt you. This feels like a battle within yourself to know that you are in alignment and where you're meant to be, and this is the person that you're meant to be with. So don't let energies around you and don't let yourself block your blessings, okay? Don't let fear get in the way, pretty much. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have plant yourself here, integration, embodiment, grounded action. That was really fast too. Okay, so plant yourself here is 100. So the completion of a cycle. Invite your soul to come all the way in, from your knees to your nose to your cheeks to your toes. Fully embody your life. Drop the defensive walls. Let your soul land and occupy each and every cell. Anchor all parts of you into the here and now. Life is here even when death is here. Birth isn't possible without it. And you came here to birth this world anew. Don't you remember? You fully you fully commit to living this life. Put your 2 feet in your ancient soul wholly and completely in. This is the card of the one who's committed to being the bridge between heaven and earth, the embodied mystic. They know that they don't need to denounce either heaven or earth. Rather, they are the weaver of worlds, here to embody their soul more and more each day, here to weave the sacred back into everyday life. This card is an invitation to commit more fully into your life as a soul having a human experience, to invite your soul to grow roots that reach deep so that you can grow tall, to commit to your humanity and your expansion at once. The rose invites us to embrace all stages of life on earth, from the buds to the bloom, from the cutting back to the fruit. Her birth and sweet scent are embodiment of heaven, a nectarous reward for being here. The rose reminds us to take a moment to properly enjoy the sweetness that heaven really can be a place on earth. How can you commit more to your life? Yeah, I feel like you have to give yourself a chance to be happy. You have to give yourself a chance to fail at certain things. I had to pause for a second, so I lost my train of thought. But give yourself permission to really be happy, to fail at things, to give things a chance, because not everything is going to be perfect, no matter who we're with, no matter what we do. Okay, just always remember to just give things a chance. Just embody, like, embody the imperfections, embody just being a soul here on this planet, okay? And knowing, like, hey, you're a soul just like me, you're on planet Earth just like me. Just give things like a beautiful chance to grow, fail, just be, okay? Living in fear gets us nowhere. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Believe in the impossible. The energy is gaining momentum. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Libra energy. You and your loved ones are safe. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus energy. Adjustments are required. Emotions are running high. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have nourish, number 23. Yeah, nourish your soul. And look, we have alignment on the bottom. You're exactly where you need to be, and you're doing exactly what you need to do, okay? You are doing exactly what your higher power had and planned for you. But you have to remember, like I said, continue to fill your own cup. Don't depend on the energies around you or this person. Okay, however this reading resonates for you, like, don't just solely depend on them. Don't become codependent on them because you never had a nurturer or provider like this before. Okay, you were nurturing and providing from yourself ever since you healed yourself through your traumas and your past hurt and your past pain as you grew. Remember that there has to be a balance of yin and yang. Okay, there just has to be a balance between you and this person. Remember that you come into union with you first. You were nurturing and growing outside of this person before. And yes, they are your partner here, but don't just solely depend on them for so many things. Like, there's certain things that require independence for yourself. Okay? I hope I make sense saying this. And even if the roles are reversed and you feel like this person is solely dependent on you for certain things, okay? Like, talk to them about it. Advice for the collective. Thank you. You have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So telling you, like, as you, like, remember everything that you have learned and are healing from. You have worth the wait. Divine timing is at work in your love life. On the bottom, we have do you deserve love? You are lovable. Yeah. Remember everything because it puts you in alignment for those of you who may not be in union yet. But also, if you are in union, just remember all of those things, all the steps. Okay, I'm really getting that some of you should read your old journal entries and see how far you've come, especially if you, like, wrote journals about, like, past loves, um, even childhood traumas. Like, see how much you've grown. Like, look at your journal entries of the past and look at your journal entries now and see the huge difference in them. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Gentle force. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Okay, gentle force is number 86. Over time, a single drop of water has the power to shape even the hardest, most solid materials, from stone and rocks to cliffs and mountains. In fact, water is responsible for crafting most of the stunning landscapes of this earth, of the world. We can learn a lot from water in this regard. How consistent action day after day, month after month, year after year, decade after decade can create steady, lasting change. A hagstone is a stone with a natural occurring hole through it, caused by water erosion. For the Celtic people, they were good omens and were thought of offer protection. So many people give up before they begin to see results, but deep rooted change takes time. The most significant creations require committed crafting. We all have the passion, but what most people don't do is commit to these things and master them. We're all beginners of something. The great masters, musicians, and artists of history were too. Commit to your passions. Throw yourself into what you most long to create. Commit to showing up day after day. Small steps consist take consistently make a small steps taken consistently make a world of a difference. If you commit to your creations who with grounded daily action, in a week or a decade from now, you'll be blown away by what you created. There's no rush. Consistency is key. Be like the drop of water on the hagstone. Play the long game. Don't burn out before you really begin. Be patient and keep showing up. How can you show up with more consistency to what you're longing to create? That's what I'm saying. It said, like, look back a year from now, a decade from now, and see like the beautiful life that you created for yourself, how you've grown so much. You're not that old version of you anymore. You're doing things differently now. So when you catch yourself getting back into past habits, old habits that were not healthy for your growth, okay? Don't, like I said, don't let fear get in the way. Don't let old habits get in the way. That's why I'm saying, like, reading those old journal entries might be very significant if you hold on to your old journals. That's like a really heavy message there. Stay consistent with your growth. Advice for the collective. We have leap of faith. It is safe to make the move you're considering. We have retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. We have twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. We have healing old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. We have past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. And then we have go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Yeah. Literally almost everything I've said. And then passion was on the break. It doesn't necessarily have to be a twin flame. I'm not really getting that heavy. I just think, like I said, divine counterpart. Okay. Even past life love, a high frequency soulmate. Okay. Take that leap, but also take your time. Okay. And remember the healing. Like I said, there's something here that you still need to face when you're in union with this person. Take your time, pay attention, go slow, don't rush. Okay, just because you know someone is your person doesn't mean get married tomorrow, move in tomorrow, move across the country tomorrow. And then at the first sign of them like tricking you or doing something you don't like, don't just run away. Take your time, talk it out, do what you need to do. Okay, because this is divinely guided, divinely supported, protected, and meant to be. So just take your time working through all this. It's going to be a lot, okay? But just take your time working through all of this, okay? Advice for the collective, advice. All right, so we have Pleiadian activation, you can resonate with that Starseed energy. And we have sacred inner space. So coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. And then we have sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. So some of you could have a blocked sacral chakra, and that could be why you're like holding back with this person. So that could be clearing this block. Okay, so Pleiadian activation is 118. Oh, they're right next to each other actually. And sacred inner space is 121. I'm all looking down the page. I'm like, where is it? They're literally one after the other. So like turning the page. Next chapter. Okay, Pleiadian activation. Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who lived in complete honor of their planet and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift your dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being. That's what I'm saying. Like this whole reading is like all the oracles are hitting right now. There is something like if it is like an energy of like if you're no contact with your parents, okay, and that's still very triggering for you. And so something that your person does reminds you of something that your parents did, like before you were no contact, a childhood wound or something like that. Talk about that trigger. It's going to be hard. It's going to be uncomfortable because when we are in a healing space, when we are hermit, we tend to not interact. And so when we come out of hermit, it's an uncomfortable space, especially when there's someone we're trying to connect with, and we feel a deep emotional connection with that person. It's like don't trigger yourself into hiding again. Be out and open and honest. And if the person that is showing up in this reading, because I want you to just go by your soul for this, is your person, is your divine counterpart, they're going to understand you. They're not going to judge you. They're going to be there for you. Um, it's not going to be uncomfortable. They're not going to throw like your trauma back in your face. Okay, if you deal or have dealt with a person like that, then that is not the person that I'm picking up on in this reading. Okay, this is someone who's going to understand you. Like I said, they came out as the King of Swords, so it's not really a cold energy for me. It's very understanding, like very healthy mentally to me. So I don't think this person will ever disrespect you in your trauma. I think they will hear you, and it will help heal you. Okay. Okay. So we have sacred inner space. You're being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being holds keys to great power. Honor the sacred within. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself, realizing that false narratives have been floating around in your energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from experiencing yourself. You may even have been lied to or told you aren't beautiful. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. Advice for the collective. We have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. 444 is on my time that I see, so that could be significant for you. We have empathy. I'm open to receive. I'm open to seeing both sides of a relationship or a situation. Then we have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Have envy. I'm the same as everyone, but with different challenges, and we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. On the bottom, we have trust. I accept that the inner voice will always guide me correctly. I feel like you used to look around at people and wonder, like, why not me? And it's taking you a lot of growth. And I'm here, like, self sacrifice to get to the point of where that doesn't even bother you anymore. Like I said, this is a huge thing about you remembering how far you've come. When you connect to your divine counterpart, when you connect to soul tribe, family, like just remembering that. Like it has to be like a constant reminder for yourself, like taking a step back when you know that you're about to get triggered in something. I don't know what your person is going to say or do to make you feel so deeply triggered that you want to run away, but just like take a step back and really process everything and then come back and talk to them about it and be like, hey, this bothered me when you did this. And you have to remember, like, I remember I went through a similar situation with so and so, and this is how I worked through it. So I'm gonna work through it like that with my person. You know, like it's like remembering, like just like taking a step back, taking a deep breath, and just remembering. Okay, because they always say your healthiest relationship is the hardest. Okay, so just like take your time. It's gonna be a lot of nurture. It's gonna be like care. Take your time. Advice for the collective. All right, we have coming to the edge in the reverse, number 36. All right. Fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't true. Now is the time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone in the love. Oh, the drama of it all. False evidence appearing real is hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned. In spite of your fear, even when you're not feeling confident, spirit will always catch you. All these oracles have been like mic drop moments. That's why I pull so many. Like I love oracles, not just because I get channel messages off of them, but they always like hit. They're like always extra confirmation. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have helpful people and forgiveness. I'm here to forgive yourself. We have recovery. We have a year from now, and we have yes. So we have a yes or no question on your mind. Spirit is saying yes. Within the next few months, and then it's up to you on the bottom. Affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective. When I feel stuck, I get my body moving. I feel the fear, but do it anyways. All right, collective. I hope that this message helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a reading with me, all the information is in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.